we have Rishi again, and then
Hi.
Sikat. Am I pronouncing that right? Sorry.
Yes.
But
No.
yeah, they're building a company on internet computer called GoBazzinga, and so we have builders that are building during this bear market. So
I mean, maybe Rishi can do the elevator pitch he's probably done a million times, but really I wanted to
well,
get
do you want to
into-
introduce yourselves and
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
like what's
Yeah.
your background and how did you get started? How did you start GoBazzinga or let's hear an origin story, how you guys met, all the good stuff.
So, I was there in the last podcast as well, and I think now a few users of your podcast will already know something about GoBazzinga and me. But essentially, I am an entrepreneur based out of India. This is our third startup together. We have been just doing different startups together, and this is the third one that we started. Uh, Again, we both come from software engineering backgrounds. I did my software engineering way back, a decade back, I would say 2011. And similarly, Shoikat also graduated in 2013, post which we were working in multiple companies. And then we went in for our management studies together at one of the best universities here in India. Post which we got into the same company wherein we met Daniel as well. So Daniel, me, Shoikat, we were all working together in the same company in Bombay way back
Drona
in
HQ.
2017. Yeah, Drona HQ. And that is where we all of us met, and the story starts. We started one venture in the virtual reality space. We were mapping out hotels in 8K VR and giving out the access of all these hotels to a network of event planners. So basically wedding planners and other corporate event planners here in India. Business was quite successful, and we were doing pretty well, had a team of 50 odd people. But then COVID hit, all the hotels shut down, all the events shut down, and that is where we thought of pivoting to another business model. Dabbled a bit in education technology because that was the main thing that was going on here in India, and all schools were closed. All children were sitting at their home while they wanted to study, but there were no means through which they could. And that is where we tried our hand in that space. And 6 months down the line, we realized that crypto is the space to be, wherein all the major innovations are happening at this point in time. We started investing way back in 2017 together while we were working in Drona. So had quite a a lot of experiences while investing in different coins. And then the market started picking up in 2020 2021, and that is where we started thinking of what can we do in this particular space. And for the first business that we were doing, we already were spending a lot of time on social media, and social media is one thing which Shoikat will also say a few words about. But essentially, I think, like, more or less now everybody, I would say, in India, I can talk about that, more or less everybody has some problems, or some people have more problems with the current social media ecosystem. So with something like Instagram, you would see every other second post is an advertisement, at least in a country like India.
I thought you were going to say it was a girl showing her butt. But
yeah, and that is also true. Yeah, so if you really see, all the creators who are earning money are the girls showing their breasts or their butts, or and so on and so forth. And then 99% of the Indian population is just watching these videos, scrolling their time out, and all the financial rewards go back to the platforms like Instagram or Facebook. And that is what we started contemplating, because we ourselves were spending a couple of hours daily while watching all these videos. And we realized that what if we can just monetize this time while people are interacting with the social media platform, so they are getting entertained, and at the same time they are also getting financial rewards. Started contemplating on these two lines, and then came up with the idea of GoBazzinga. So Shoikat, can you just take it from here?
Right. So with GoBazzinga, what we essentially are trying to do is we want to build a decentralized platform where any creator can come in and host their content without having to give up control of their content to platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and not have to worry about getting monetized and even not being rewarded for that monetization. So essentially, this platform is about creators, where creators create content. They challenge other creators, their friends probably, to create content which challenges their content, and then they get rewarded for doing so and so with the tokens of the platform. And subsequently, they also, since these tokens are also used for governance, basically this doubles down as ownership. So since you're creating content on the platform, we reward you with tokens. You can either use those tokens to pay your food bills, or you can use those tokens to vote for further changes to the platform. So essentially, you have ownership of the platform that you're creating on. And we would want to work with the community to build the next set of features that they request, instead of things that we feel might bring more value to our investors, right? So that is like the 2-minute pitch of what